At last, I have found it! Bow before the King of England. Good day everyone and welcome back to another Minecraft mod showcase, and in this showcase we are going to be checking out the Medievalcraft mod. And this mod basically adds a bunch of medieval type weapons, a couple of structures like castles and such, as well as some knights and some soldiers and this kind of thing. So let's check it out. And if you guys have any suggestions for mod showcases I should do in the future, please do let me know down in the comment section. Alright, so for the showcase, I'll be doing a fresh world, purely because I can't use the mod showcase world. The reason for that is because it's pre-generated in an older version, and these structures don't generate properly in that terrain. The seed is just incompatible or something. The structures just end up getting really messed up and stuff, so we're just going to use a different seed altogether. So here we are, the first structure. This is basically the biggest castle I believe you can get. And yeah, it looks really sick. So there's 7 structures I believe in total. I was only able to find a couple of them, but they're all more or less the same, I think. The only difference is like 2 of them have a different thing inside the castle walls here. So this one happens to be a house, but you can get like tents or something. I think it's one of the other ones. For the first structure, this is really cool. I have to say, like, the gate is massive. Look at this. It looks fantastic. There's a guard outside. So this is a knight. We'll see more of those guys in a bit. But yeah, you'll have to kind of mine your way into this structure because I don't think there's actually a proper entrance that you can go into. It's pretty well guarded. You have to kind of just break your way in, I'm fairly sure. So yeah, that's that. And also in the castle walls, you can also go through these. There's pre-generated torches as well. So you can go into the castle walls. There's a door here. So you can access it through like the main gate, I guess. You can go into the wall via the main gate. So you can just go like, hello, here I am in the castle, and then just take a left like that into the doors. I guess if you're intruding the castle, you can do that if you want. Oops. So this is basically, there's a bunch of chests inside the castle walls as well, by the way, I meant to say that. There's chests, there's loot, there's all this kind of stuff. So in this one, there's actually diamonds. There's a battle axe, which is a weapon from the mod. We can go up the stairs here. So this is kind of like a little basement thing, I guess. There's more chests up here with some food. There's a golden apple in this one. It's pretty nice. Some blocks in this one, some wood. And a lot of diamonds in this one. Whoa, okay. There's even more loot. There's actually another weapon there. Longsword, very nice. And yeah, this is kind of the attic. There's even more loot there. Very nice, very nice, very nice. So with the other one, it's literally just a tent. That's the only difference. And the tent also has a bunch of loot in it. I believe, so that's the only difference with the 2 structures there. Now, there's apparently 7 structures. I was not able to find 7 structures, but maybe there is, maybe I'm tripping, I don't know. This is the main castle, this is the biggest one. We're going to go to the ruined castle next, and it looks something like this. It's basically just a wall. It's just one wall from the castle as far as I can tell, and there's like moss stone on it, so you know it's kind of weathered and decaying a bit. And yeah, it's just kind of falling apart, and there's grass growing inside and all this stuff. There's a potion of strength in here though, which is nice. But yeah, it's pretty run down. And I also found a can you get out of the way? I also found a second one. And this one is actually 3 walls as opposed to the... I think there's supposed to be 4 walls maybe, but this one generated a bit weird. I think that's what happened here. This is just me from earlier, don't worry about those blocks. Or maybe not, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, there's 3 walls in this one, and there's also a chest in the middle. And in the middle, there's some diamond armor, a diamond gold boots, and a battle axe as well. So that's really nice, actually. So again, you can go into the walls on the inside. And on top you got the battlements. This one is a bit more complete, as you can tell. Don't worry about that for now, we'll get to that in just a second. But yeah, this one is basically just a smaller version of the castle, and it's also kind of run down. So yeah, it's a ruined castle. Yes, so over here we've got a Viking village, and it looks really nice, actually. It looks really cool. So oops, I got a bunch of meat in here, some iron tools. And these Viking dudes look great, they look fantastic. Yeah, there's a few levels to this house, and there's some loot inside. There's nothing in that chest, actually. Nothing in that one either. What? This is actually a scam. This is actually such a scam. There's some in that one at least. Okay, good. So yeah, these little Viking village things usually have like 3 structures. I think it's 3 structures every time. I'm not totally sure, but I think it's 3 every time. And these ones will spawn in taiga biomes, snowy taiga biomes. So yeah, you got the main house in here. With kind of like a little staircase and some stuff in there, some nice stuff. And you got your Vikings, and I think these guys are hostile straight away, but I'm not sure. Wait, let's see. I'm pretty sure they're instantly hostile. Yeah, they're instantly hostile. Oh my god, they do so much damage. Oh my Jesus. Oh yeah, I meant to say, these guys are also hostile instantly, so just be careful if you come into their castle, because they will attack you on sight. So just just be aware of that. So yeah, then the next one is the tower. Tower looks a little something like this, and you will have usually one faction. So there's different colors of each faction, or of each army. You'll have like your green army, your yellow army, your red army, and your blue army. I think there's also just the white army, which is just no color, I guess. But yeah, this is basically the tower, and you'll have one faction in each tower, usually, or each castle. So this one happens to be green. So you got your archers here, and you got your regular knights there, and there's probably a tank somewhere in here, but I can't find them. And there's some armor sets down here. There's no chests that I can see, actually. Yeah, but there's no chests in this one, as far as I can see. So, yeah, anyway. So you get 2 sets of armor, basically, in these ones, in these towers, and there's just a bunch of knights guarding it, as far as I can see. That's all that's in here. And the final structure that I could find is the small castle, and there's also a tower beside this one, which is kind of cool. So this is kind of like the ruined ones that we saw. This is basically the walls of those, but this is a full castle, and it's in operation as well. So this is actually another green faction, and it's very similar to the first castle. It's just smaller, and there's armor sets on the inside. Like, so we got some gold, chainmail, and iron armor, some flags there. These are supposed to be the same banner as the armory inside, I'm pretty sure, but it just, I don't know, it just bugged or something. I have no idea. There's also ladders going up in this one. I don't think those are in the bigger castle. There's also some chests inside the walls, which is pretty nice. With this one, you can actually walk in straight away. You don't need to go mining anything, any iron bars or anything like that. You can just literally walk in. So yeah, this is the actual smaller castle when it's not ruined. And over here we've got another tower, and in this tower is actually a yellow faction that are controlling it, which is pretty cool. And it's the same thing as the last one, just 2 sets of armor at the bottom. So I did actually have to go and find all of those structures by, like, manually. Just have to go explore around the world and find them. Usually I would do /locate to find the structures, but because the mod author said something about, you know, he used MC Creator or something like that to make the mod, there's basically no way to actually have them in the config file, and that means that you can't locate the structure using commands. So I had to just go and search for it naturally, which took a long time, but hopefully you enjoyed looking at them. So anyway, moving on, we got the armor sets and the weapons over here, and also the mobs. I forgot to look at the mobs as well. So as I said, there's one color of each faction, and yeah, they look fantastic. So we got blue faction, green faction, red faction, yellow faction, and I guess white faction doesn't really say. I guess it's just white, probably, because, like, if you look at their armor, it's just white. When you compare it to, oh, I'm just gonna let them oh my, that was interesting. But yeah, so as you can see, this is the red faction right now. I'm pretty sure these are all red. Wait, yeah, let's compare. Yes, this guy's white, this guy's red over here. And that just means that pretty much they're different factions, and they will fight if they see each other. So if we spawn another red faction guy in, like let's say a red knight, he's chill. He's totally relaxed because this is his faction. He belongs here. It's his castle. And yeah, these are his people, so he doesn't really care. If we spawn a green one in, he's like, what the heck? What are you doing in my castle? And then they start fighting. That's pretty much how that works. So unfortunately, I will have to get rid of these guys before I can do anything, because they're going to attack everything I spawn in. Okay, so I've cleared the area a little bit, and now we can check this out properly. So, as I said, there's one of each faction. So we got the knight you just saw there. This is a knight, for example. And next we've got a soldier. And I'll just do a green against... Oh, they're already attacking each other. Fantastic. Just please stop. Okay. Next up, we've got a soldier. Soldier looks like this. You kind of saw him already. Basically, over there, the red one is very similar. He just has less armor than a knight. Pretty much, a knight has like a full-on set of armor with a helmet and like plated armor and everything. This guy kind of just has chainmail, and he also has a sword. But this guy has a long sword, I believe. So yeah, that's the difference between those two. And they're going to fight again, aren't they? Yeah, well, whatever. And then we've got the archer. You've already seen the archer as well, but I'll just show you again. And the archer looks like this. He's just blue. And these guys both attacked him for some reason. I don't know what that is about. Maybe some colors like each other less than other colors. I have no idea. But yeah, they just don't get along, basically. Just don't mix the colors and you should be fine. And finally, there's the tank. The tank basically looks like this. He is fully decked out in plated armor. Like the knight is like tanky, but the tank is tanky. So this is a knight, this is a tank. As you can see, the tank has a lot more armor. He has 30 HP and takes very little damage from everything. And he also deals a lot of damage because he has a great sword. So he is the strongest of all the mobs. that you can find in these structures. And then we have a couple of special ones. So here we've got a thief. I don't think the thief naturally spawns. I could be wrong though. I haven't seen it naturally spawn yet so far, so I have no idea if it does or not. And he's kind of hiding he's holding a hidden blade or a dagger. I don't know which one it is. We'll get to the weapons in a bit, but basically it's a very small sword, and he just kind of whips it out and starts doing crazy stuff. So I think he attacks everyone, or these guys will attack him or something. Yeah, they just fight automatically, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I don't know how exactly he's supposed to spawn, but I haven't seen him so far. So yeah, I don't know. We've also got the Roman Legionnaire, the Roman Centurion, the Vikings, which you already saw. So I'll just show those off again. So this is a Viking without armor. He's kind of a berserker. Maybe if some of you have seen what's the show called, Viking? The show's actually called Vikings. He kind of looks like Ragnar Lothbrok, who is the main character. He's got like the blonde, like slicked back hair, the little ponytail thing. The beard is very similar, the blonde hair, you know, it's very like typical Viking style. And you got this guy over here who actually has armor, and he can, you know, yeah, tank a few more hits, I guess. So I think these are actually the same. Yeah, these are the same armor points and the same HP, which is interesting considering this one has no armor. This guy actually has armor, but whatever. And so then there's also the Romans. So we got the Centurion here, who is decked out in armor, and the Legionnaire also has armor, but I think he's a little bit less than the Centurion. I could be wrong there, I don't know. But I think the Vikings are actually helping the Romans to fight the Knights. I don't know how that works, but okay. Pretty sure the Romans are very dead here because they're outnumbered by a lot. Let's see how he does. I'm just kind of curious now. He's not really fighting back much. Oh, there we go. He did pretty well considering it was like a 1v4. Anyway, so yeah, those are all the special, those are all the mobs actually that are available. Right, so the first one we've got here is the soldier's armor, and you've already seen this obviously over there, and you've seen all these, I'm pretty sure. But basically, yeah, this is the soldier armor. It's decent. It's about the same. It's like between chainmail and iron, I'm pretty sure. And it's crafted like this. You can basically make chainmail in this mod, by the way. You can combine iron nuggets in this pattern, and it'll give you chainmail, and you use that in a lot of the recipes. And it's also steel. To create steel, you put coal in the middle of 8 iron ingots, and it gives you 8 steel ingots back, so it just takes 1 piece of coal pretty much. And you can craft it like so to make yourself a conical helmet, and it is better than chainmail. Chainmail is like oh, chainmail's only +2. This one is +3 and +2 armor toughness. So armor toughness is very good if you don't know. Diamond helmet is like, it's the same as a diamond helmet, right? Yeah. Okay, that's very good then. So this is a good alternative to a diamond helmet. And also I think, oh, it does have less durability. That's the only downside. But yeah, basically what I'm trying to say here is the soldier armor is very, very good. It's much better than, actually it is better than iron. Yeah, definitely. This is better than iron. Oh, this is not better than iron. This is better than iron. This is better than iron too. The shoulder pads are not as good as iron though, so you could just replace this with the iron chest plate and it'll be a really nice set of armor basically. And then over here we've got the plate armor, and this is the same as diamond, I believe. It's the exact same, I think. And you can craft this using steel ingots and iron plates. Iron plates can be crafted using a steel ingot and 2 iron ingots like so, and you can just make all these recipes to create yourself the plate armor. And it looks like this. It looks great. Hello, Enderman. What the heck was that about? It looks like this. It looks fantastic. And this is basically what the tank guys wear that I already showed you. But yeah, this is what they wear. It's really heavy armor, but it is very strong and it protects you quite well. And we've got the Roman armor over here. So we've got the Centurion, or the Legionnaire armor, and the Centurion over here. To craft the Legionnaire armor, you actually can't craft it, sorry. You have to get it by killing the Legionnaire guys. You cannot obtain it by crafting yourself. The Centurion one you can though. You can basically use 2 gold nuggets, an iron helmet, and a red wool to craft this, and it is definitely better than iron. It gives you +2 armor toughness, so it's definitely worth crafting. The Centurion body is crafted using 4 iron plates and 2 steel ingots, 2 gold ingots like so. And then the leggings are 2 leather, 1 gold, and 3 wool. So it's actually very cheap to craft this, and it is quite good. And then the boots are +1 armor and +2 armor toughness, and you can craft these using 2 gold nuggets, 2 string, and 2 leather. And then finally we've got the knight helmet and chestplate. There's no leggings or boots for this one. It's just the helmet and the chestplate. This is the same as diamond, I believe, and this one is also the same as that. So it's the same as diamond, but there's just no boots or leggings for this one. And there's a bunch of like miscellaneous ones over here. So we got the Viking helmet crafted using this one's crafted using 2 steel ingots, 1 iron chestplate, and the helmet's crafted using 5 steel ingots and 1 iron plate, like that. The Viking helmet is crafted using a nugget, nugget and 3 ingots. The Brigandine armor is crafted using 7 iron plates, 1 Gambeson armor, and 1 red dye. The Gambeson armor is crafted using just wool, like so, or feathers, which is down here. And the Corinthian helmet is crafted using 1 red dye, 5 brass ingots, and 1 feather. So the brass ingots are crafted using 1 gold and 1 iron, and it gives you 3 every time. And then finally we've got the Great helmet, and that's crafted using 3 iron plates and 4 steel ingots, and it's +3 armor and +2 armor toughness. And that's basically the armor in the mod. And finally, we've got the weapons. Probably the best part of the mod, I would say. The weapons are very, very cool. So the first one we've got is the magic staff, and this one is the fire staff. So we can use this, and if we right click, it'll shoot fire. Yeah, look at that. That's fantastic. Looks great. Looks amazing. Is there any guys? Yeah, hello. So you can obviously just right click and it'll throw fire at whoever you are aiming at, like that, or you can set the ground on fire if you really want to. If you're like a pyromaniac or something, you can just be like bang, there goes the forest, or whatever you want to do. I don't really care, it's up to you. Then there is the minigun. I know what you're thinking. Wait a second, I'm pretty sure they didn't have miniguns back in medieval times. Well, you don't know that. No, I'm just kidding. This one's only in creative, so you can't craft it in survival, but you can do this. And it's just a one-shot to everything, I'm pretty sure. It just annihilates literally everything. It's so strong. I'm pretty sure it one-shots like every mob. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's actually very ridiculous. Like, it's a lot of fun to use. But it's kind of overpowered, so I'm glad it's not in survival. It would literally just be like way too OP. Like, imagine this, just bang. Any enemy in front of you, just like bang, they're gone. What's the point even? And then we've got the club. It's exactly like you could have guessed. It's just a club. It's like a wood sword, but a little bit better, I guess. I think it attacks a slight bit faster than a sword. Wait, sword's like 1 point something attack speed. Oh, it's the exact same as a sword, but slightly stronger than a wood sword. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, it is what it is, you know. I'll just show you some of the cool ones because a lot of them are the same, really. Okay, so the battle axe is like a regular axe, but it does more damage. So yeah. I think it's the same speed as a regular axe. Yeah, it's the same speed as regular axe, but a lot more damage. So a diamond axe does 9 attack damage. This does 13. You can craft this using 2 sticks, 3 steel ingots, like so, and boom! Look at that damage. Keep in mind, this guy has very strong armor too. Like, if it's a regular dude like this, boom, 17 damage to this man. That's insane. You can wait, can you one-shot most mobs in Minecraft? Wait, I'll summon in like a husk. Hello. 19. Oh man. Wait, zombies have like a slight bit of armor. Stray. 19. No! Oh my god, it almost one-shots like most mobs. But anyway, yeah, this is the battle axe, and it's actually very, very cool because it's like such high damage. But yeah, and then we've got the pole axe. So this one's 1 attack damage, so it's between a sword and an axe. It also does 10 attack damage, so it's probably the best one you can get, I would say, because it's the best balance between like attack speed and damage. Like, you can attack much faster. So if it's a horde of mobs and you need to do a lot of damage, this is probably the way to go, I would say. Because a sword is good for sweeping and doing a lot of damage to like multiple enemies, but it's not super high damage. Axe is good for like 1 target, because it's super high damage, but not like for AoE. But this one is a good balance. But oh, I just broke it. It's a good balance of both anyway. Then we've got the nunchucks. This is 4 attack damage and 4 attack speed. So it's super fast and super good. Okay, it's not really high damage, but it's still very, very nice to have a fast attacking weapon. So we can just be like, bah, 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 bah. Okay, I picked the wrong one to spawn in, honestly. This guy is the strongest. Why did I pick him? Of all of the mobs I could have picked. Anyway, bah, 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 bah. Okay, it's not really doing... Is it just the guys that I'm spawning in? What is happening here? It's only doing 1 damage. Okay, let's spawn in the soldier for a second. You don't have much armor. He's 12 armor? What? This is rigged. Okay, censure. Wait. What doesn't have armor? Thief. Thief doesn't have armor, does he? Yes, he doesn't. Okay, perfect. Bang. Get out of here, thief. Yeah. Yeah, wait, let me... Can you just get out of here? Thank you. Okay. Let's try that again. Yeah, it's 4 damage when there's no armor. That's okay, I guess. That's alright. That's fine. It's not great, but it's something. And then we've got the musket. The musket is literally just a right click and it does damage. It's okay. It's very long reload, but it's fine. 15 damage. That's actually quite good. I didn't expect that, but yeah, that's quite good. It's just the only downside is the reload time. Like, let's be honest, that's ridiculous. Look how long this takes. So then we've got the steel swords, very similar to an iron sword. Got the long sword, again, just another sword, does more damage, same attack speed basically. Then we've got the knife. The knife is very fast, and it does 5.2 attack damage, so it's actually better than a wood sword, and it's also faster, or stronger than a wood sword, and also faster. So yeah, if you want to do like high damage quickly, this is quite... Oh, do you get speed with this? I'm moving faster with this weapon. This is very cool. Okay, wait, I'm pretty sure I am, or am I just like hallucinating? Am I going crazy, or is this... No, I'm just going crazy, I guess. I don't know what that was. I thought I was moving faster with it for a second, but I'm just... I don't know, man. I'm just getting crazy in my old age. And then we got the hidden blade, so you can't really see... Whoa. 0.1 attack speed, but 13 attack damage. So, the thing with this weapon is you kind of want it to be a one-strike kill. And... So basically, if you miss your attack with this weapon, you're kind of in a bad spot. So right now, it's like, oh yeah, there's no weapon in my hand. It's very hard to see it. It's like, oh yeah, how's it going, Bob? How are the wife and kids? Yeah. Take that, Bob. And yeah, it'll do decent damage. But just don't miss, because if you miss the cooldown, like look at my crosshair. Look how long it's taking to refill the attack. It takes so long. It's 0.1. It's like 5 seconds or something. Or wait, maybe it's longer. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it's like 9 or 10 seconds. That's insane. Why does it take... It's also the hidden blade. It's not the hidden blade. It's the hidden blade. Anyway, it is what it is. A bunch more swords. I don't really have to show off those. Those are pretty self-explanatory. This is pretty cool. The lance. So you gain strength when you're on a horse. So if I ride a horse and use this, I will obviously have strength and I will do more damage, which is great. So I'm gonna summon in a horse real quick. Get in here, a horse. And now I get strength because I'm on the horse. Ha! I can't open my inventory for some reason. Oh, there we go. The horse kicked me off, but basically I had strength because I was on a horse, which is very cool. It makes sense too. It's logical because obviously lances back in the old days were used on horseback. The whole purpose of them was to go at speed, and you can pierce your enemy with the end of it. Yeah, because regularly like a lance is not a great weapon in just like hand-to-hand combat, or just like regular combat. So yeah. We've got a spear then and a mace. They're pretty much the same as all the swords. And then finally we've got Excalibur, the king's sword, I think it's called, or whatever. But basically, yeah, this is like a mystical sword, or like an ancient legend sword, and you can find it like this basically, but in obsidian, naturally generating in the world. It's very rare to find it. Hello. Okay. It's very rare to find it, but once you do manage to pull it from the stone, you get an achievement, the King of England. And yeah, this is like the best weapon basically, because it has 1.2 attack speed first off, and it has 32 attack damage, so it will one-shot like everything. It gives you a bunch of buffs too, so you get resistance, you get regeneration, fire resistance, speed, strength, the whole shebang. This sword just makes you like indestructible. I think it has infinite durability too. I'm not sure. Wait, let's just see. I'm pretty sure it doesn't break. Oh, it does. It does break. That's unfortunate. It doesn't one-shot these guys, actually. It does not one-shot the armored dudes. Oh, it is... No. Okay. Let me rephrase for a second. It does break, but it has 100,000 durability. It does break, but realistically, you're not going to break it. You'll have to kill 100,000 enemies, pretty much. Or hit 100,000 enemies. to break this sword. So yeah, good luck with that. And yes, that will pretty much do it for the Medievalcraft mod. It's a very, very sick mod. Adds very nice few little weapons and mobs, and it's just nice to see the odd structure in the world, you know, because Minecraft, like, granted, in the past few updates, they've added in a couple of structures, which made the game a lot more interesting, but there is still, like, a lot lacking, I think. And seeing, like, this big castle in the middle of the grasslands is just so sick. I think this would be an excellent addition to Minecraft. And that will do it for this mod showcase. I would like to thank you so much for watching, and if you would like to check out the mod, there is a link down in the description of the video you can go to, as well as a link to a playlist with all the other mod showcases I've done. If you enjoyed the video, please do drop it a like to show some love. Also, if you are new to the channel, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe and turn on notifications. That'd be amazing. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.